Let's talk about birth trauma and the partner in the room. So, women are often very, very ignored when it comes to birth trauma. They are told to just get on with it, to move on, to get over it. It doesn't really matter because they have a healthy baby. The only time any real um, investment is made into the well-being of parents is typically if something isn't okay with their baby, or if their baby um, doesn't remain with us. And so then support is offered. But if you've got a healthy baby, birth trauma is very often not acknowledged, and certainly not acknowledged in the system that often perpetuates obstetric violence and often causes birth trauma by its action on it or inactions. But the person who is typically unacknowledged the most in birth trauma is the partner. No matter the partner's gender, they are often ignored as not being um, possibly affected. Now, this could even be the mother of the birthing woman. But what happens in the birth room actually impacts everyone in the birth room. Men are already, generally speaking, not provided with the space or the cultural space to acknowledge how they feel about certain things. But to be in a birth room and be completely unprepared, to be completely out of your depth, and to not know what's happening with the person you love most in the world can be an extremely traumatic experience for partners or birthing partners. And I really want to acknowledge today that dads, partners, um, birthing partners of any description can suffer from birth trauma because they bear witness to what's going on. And that needs to be acknowledged by everyone. And I really want to just bring light to that today to say, you know, birth trauma is something that affects partners as well. As a birth trauma specialist, I work with partners very often to help them overcome their fear and help them be able to be present in a fresh way, in a valuable way for other births at other times. So, if you're a partner and you've experienced birth trauma, know that it's okay for you to have feelings about that. I look forward to exploring more about this along the way. Thanks for joining me.